Searching for practical combat here. This video I want to talk a little bit of why do I have this channel, what I teach here, my goal on the channel, and what can you guys do better. I've been reading a lot of comments, good and bad, mostly good, but trying to understand how people see me and how I see myself. When I was 19 years old in Cuba, we just finished school at 18, the high school. I spent 3 years locked up in a school. That you live in the school, you left one day to see your family, and then you come back. It has a military/jail schedule where you have to do forced labor, work in the fields like I did. If you don't do it, you're gonna continue school and you still have to go to work. So when I finished high school, which I'm giving you a hint saying is /jail, how many issues and problems I had and everybody had and how many fights we had, I went to study informatic technology and IT, which is actually what I went to school for. The way for me to pay the school, because Cuba, they claim school's free, but if you, let's say you want to become a doctor, after 5 years you have to work 2 years for free. A social service, that's how it's called. In my case, it was different. You had to pay the school by giving classes. And I was giving classes, so what I want to explain is I have the methodology, the training, the experience of teaching a formal class, which I did for 5 years. So I'm a teacher in reality. After that, I graduated of informatic technology, I worked in IT, left the country, came here, cleaned bathroom, put fences, did roof, went to school, get another degree, work like I said, and work my way back to the airport, which I work with computers but not related to that. But something I had my whole life was martial arts, to make me stronger, to give me security, to give me a good sense of self-improvement. That would be. Some of you get the impression I'm selling myself as a teacher here. And if in a way I am a teacher for you guys, I usually never, sometimes I do it, but it's joking. You have when I go on video saying I'm Grandmaster, I'm Supreme Grandmaster, it's just joking. But what it is a fact is that many people refer to me as Master. What it is a fact is that after I finished training Kung Fu for, 6 years, after having completed my black sash, they gave me a letter of certification stating I was an instructor / Sifu in Chinese / master in English / maestro in Spanish. But I don't see myself as that here. What I try to share on this channel is practical combat martial arts, which brings to you the experience I have from the streets, the experience I have competing, the experience I have from karate, the experience I have from wrestling in Cuba, Budo, the experience I have training with weapons from Kung Fu. What you can learn from me here, is some sports techniques, of course, some street applications technique, some self-defense concepts, and principles. I am not as good as I want to be, but not as bad as you guys think I am. So basically this channel is to inform, to promote, to document stuff that I have here. When you guys want to talk about self-defense, at least in the United States, because I was born and raised in Cuba, laws are different. But United States is where I am right now. When you want to talk about self-defense, this is where I have to talk. Never leave my house without one. And in case things get complicated, never leave my house with the second one. In my car, I have different weapons. My girlfriend is fully trained with weapons. Most likely she's better than me. I have weapons all over the house, and I know how to use them all. Some of my equipment that I take daily to my work has ballistic armor level 3. Because I don't trust the city, I don't trust the country, and I don't trust the system. I trust in myself. And when I don't have these weapons with me, let's say I go to a nightclub, I go to a family restaurant, I go to a casino, I go to a hotel, I have these. But these at the same time are the tools to make me a better Sergio. I didn't say a better person, I said to make me a better Sergio. Sergio has an obesity problem that he has to constantly fight. Sergio suffers like everybody. So martial arts help me to keep focused on what is good for me. It gives me a motivation. If you are an MMA fighter and you get to my channel, what can you learn? You can maybe learn principles that they just tell you in your class. Throw the jab, through the close, the foot goes here. Maybe here you can learn why the foot goes there. Maybe you want to learn how to use the bow or staff, or like the all know or Kung Fu call it, the bow staff. And you know, that's what you can learn from here. If you are a self-defense expert, let's say you follow like Nick Droso's line, you can learn here how to maybe put more traditional martial arts, sports martial art into your self-defense. Maybe you can learn to kick, maybe you can learn to wrestle. So that's what you can learn here. If you are an average Joe that you don't have money to pay, you can learn from the free videos on YouTube, and you can go to my Patreon page. Of course, you're not always gonna agree with everything I have to say, and I'm gonna make the video short here. May put an example, my friend Nick Mayers, he came here, we trained, and he sees my fight, he sparred with me. And what he called, for instance, how does he refers to? Forward pressure, relentless aggression. I call it brute force, not technique. I call that how to lose fights. Because I'm more a fighter like, let's say, John Jones style, Machida. I think more of technique, understanding distance, managing my weapons. I don't believe that you should go in a person toe-to-toe and start swinging like that. If you call that forward pressure, I call that stupidity. I see many ways to stop that in a fight, but I have to respect everybody's opinion. And I certainly respect my friend's Nick's opinion on that. But maybe here he can learn different stuff of how to channel that relentless aggression. So without further ado, this is what we do here on the channel. This is what I teach here on the channel. And I hope everybody stays safe. That's all I want. That's it.